When you're not talking to us, at least I could track you on Find My iPhone. But now we have nothing whatsoever. Please, please, having completely shut out for the people that love you dearly, us, is not healthy at all or okay. She then let us know that they will be in our town for his sister's sports game next weekend and said that they want to see him then. This time they asked, could you just see us then? No, bitch! Did you not fucking hear your son say yet again? I will reach out when I am ready. Clear out your freaking cornhole so you can do that or get some glasses. My God. Different tone than her last text when she told him they were coming on Sunday. By the way, they did not end up coming on Sunday, thank God. His dad then sent him a text separately saying, I just finished reading through the group text. We know that you have always been independent and we let you be that way your whole life. Understanding that you are independent has not changed for me or mommy. I'm not sure what you mean by clear boundaries since I don't know what they are. It's hard to resolve any feelings when we don't talk. We do trust you, but trust is a two-way street. I know from mommy's experience that the longer you go without speaking, the harder it is to fix things. When mommy stopped talking to her parents for a short time, it turned into 17 years of no contact. Well, people, you're definitely on the same fucking yellow brick road of no contact. So maybe take some lessons from what you had already gone through and do something different. Duh. We are not going to let that happen with you. I saw that mommy mentioned that we'll be in town for your sister's volleyball game. We'll have some time after her games and hope to see you then. I normally don't type this much, but felt like I needed to let you know something. I would rather talk with you about this stuff than text. So yeah, a lot to unpack in that text. First off, it still weirds me out, and my husband out, that his dad is calling his mom mommy. They never did this when he was around, and my husband has called his parents mom and dad for at least the past few years since he's grown up. It gets to the point where you just stop calling your parents daddy and mommy, especially as a grown man. That is the view that my husband has, and I agree with him. Secondly, my mother-in-law went no contact with her parents because they were pretty strict growing up, not letting her out of the house like ever. From what I've been told, her dad was extra strict and super religious. So once she turned 18 and graduated, she went to college and never came back. She'd be in little contact with her parents until she got married and had her first son, OP's husband. She dropped all contact with them once they tried to force a visitation when she and her husband were not ready or prepared. Funny how that works. This is all ironic. Honestly, because it's almost like she tried to do the same exact thing when she told us that they were coming on Sunday. Luckily, they didn't. You would think she'd be more understandable and kinder about this whole situation considering she went through something similar. But I don't know, maybe it's just hereditary. I'm just getting more frustrated at this point, not only for myself, but also for my husband. The stress and pressure his own mother is putting him through is beyond exhausting. Seems as though she has this weird obsession with her firstborn. She has two other children at home, and I can only imagine what they go through hearing her talk, stress, and cry about their older brother all the time. And yes, we know she does that because she told us during that long talk we had that all she does is cry and be depressed and have constant anxiety. She needs some therapy. One thing I've gathered from this entire experience over the last 8 months since our wedding, my friends and family have even said things like, imagine what she'll be like when you have kids. And yeah, to be honest, that kind of makes me nervous. If she's just acting this crazy about losing her sweet baby boy, then what is she going to be like with her grandbabies? I don't want any of that shit around my future kids, and I won't let it happen. Anyway, after that, it's been about maybe 2 weeks now, I think. Today's Sunday, and I'm writing this. So they came into town on Friday night, 2 days ago, for the sisters' volleyball game. They're probably staying in a hotel, and they should be going back home today. The only texts he received from them were one from his dad and one from his sister. Dad, just wanted to remind you that we'll be here in your town this weekend for your sister's tournament. We'll be able to see you guys while we're here. Let us know when so we know how to plan our weekend trip. Hope your first week in school went well. Sister, I have a tournament this weekend, so you can come. Miss you. Hope you can come. My husband hasn't replied to either of those texts. Of course, the text from his sister made me more sad just because his siblings literally have done nothing wrong. They're the innocent party in all this. My husband and I have talked about this, and he said if he has to cut off contact, then he'll be able to talk to his siblings once they turn 18 and aren't affiliated with the parents anymore. Side note, when his dad said hope the first week of school went well, I have to say it didn't. Not counting all the in-law drama, we had a rough first week. Then she gets into the cats and some other ancillary stuff. We are cat owners and had a year-old cat, and she was the sweetest cat ever. I loved her with all my heart. Before we moved back here, we adopted a male kitten so that we could be proud parents of two of the sweetest cats. Our kitten sadly passed away last Friday, and our female cat followed him into heaven the next day on Saturday. We don't know exactly from what yet, but knowing what won't change the fact that they're gone. Both of my babies gone in less than 24 hours. The reason I bring this up is because I told my husband that if he wanted to reach out to his parents, he could tell them what happened and what we've been going through with our pets. Based on how they react to that, he could go about talking to them. Like if they reacted more empathetically, like, oh, we're so sorry to hear that. Do you need anything? We'll be praying for you. Based on that reaction, I think we could slowly try to talk to them again. Though a large part of me doesn't want to, but I would do it for my husband. But if they react in such a way as, well, if you were talking to us, we could have been there for you. Well, you weren't talking to us. Well, I'm sorry, but based on that reaction, then it'd probably be best to not talk with them at all. I really don't know anymore. I just know that I don't want to have to deal with an absolutely draining mother-in-law anymore. My husband and I just want things to go back to normal. When I say things were perfectly fine while we were dating, I mean it. My mother-in-law even had said once to my husband, boyfriend at the time, she's always the girl I pictured you marrying. She said that about me. But now that we actually got married, she's almost completely switched. She hates me, resents me, thinks I forced her son to marry me, whatever it is. I know my worth, and I know that I don't deserve any of the shit she's giving me. So over it. Well, that's the update as of right now, but I'll keep updating if anything changes. And let's see if anything changed. The last post we have is from 4 months ago. So that's it. All I'm going to tell you, OP, is stay away. Your in-laws have literally proven over and over and over again that they're going to continue to ignore your boundaries and play stupid about it. So they need to get the wall of silence.